Good evening and welcome to The Hague, a very pleasant city situated 4 degrees east of Greenwich at 52 degrees latitude north and about 10 feet above sea level. We're between Amsterdam and Rotterdam, and singers, musicians, representatives of all the European broadcasting organizations and of course the press have been pouring in from all directions to converge in one excited mass for this year's Eurovision Song Contest. Now, if you're the kind of person who says, I wish I had £1 for every one of those, let me give you a few figures to play with. This evening's show will be watched by 450 million people in 33 countries. It'll be heard by 80 million radio listeners in 11 countries. There are 18 countries involved in the struggle, and this is the 21st Eurovision Song Contest. All this is happening in a city whose normal population is around 480,000. The Hague isn't the capital of Holland, but it's the official royal residence and the seat of government. Winston Churchill announced the Atlantic Alliance here. It's a place of museums. They seem to have one for everything, from paintings to puppets to automobiles. There are 250 Chinese and Indonesian restaurants here. Our table the other evening had 29 dishes on it. It's a city of flowers, of royal palaces. Plenty of pomp and circumstance in The Hague. Apart from the grander side of life, it has a famous model village called the Madurodam. It has antique markets. And it also has Holland's largest seaside resort, Scheveningen. It also has a small nudist beach for small nudists. And tonight, more than ever, it's an international city, The Hague. Now, although the songs we'll hear tonight may not represent current taste in pop music, to win this contest can mean a great deal of money, several £100,000 in the immediate year ahead, and of course this one night with its vast audience brings undreamed of exposure for all performers. It's a good shop window. This is the model village. Just to remind you, by the way, of Britain's record in this contest, we've only once won it outright. That was with Sandy Shaw and Puppet on a String 9 years ago. Our representatives tonight, Brotherhood of Man, will be first on. They've certainly been in good spirits during all the days of preparation. Although each country supplies its own musical director to conduct its performers, they'll all be accompanied by the 42-strong Metropole Orchestra. And in this hall, which holds 2,000 people, the atmosphere is naturally highly charged as the singers have their final gargle before they prepare to face their judges. In a moment, we'll meet the presenter of the show, a lady called Corrie Brokken. Conductor of the Metropole Orchestra, Jan Stulen. Here's Corrie Brokken.
Dames en heren, goedenavond. Vanuit Den Haag.
Now, Corrie Brokken is no stranger to the Eurovision Song Contest. Not only is she a successful singer, but like most Europeans, she speaks several languages. Like most Europeans, except the English, of course. When people don't understand us, we just speak louder. Now, Corrie will be making her welcoming remarks in Dutch and French, and then, with any luck, in English. And incidentally, she won the second ever Eurovision Song Contest in 1957. That was in Frankfurt.
Voor de liedjes zal het orkest geleid worden door dirigenten.
At the moment she's studying law, and I think might be a good idea as an interviewer for the Miss World contest.
Deze werd door loting bepaald en wel onder auspiciën van de EBU, the European Broadcasting Union. Ik wens de juries in de 18 landen die
Some
straks
phrases
gaan
just
beslissen
can't be translated.
welk liedje Europa's liedje nummer 1 dit jaar gaat worden, veel succes en veel inzicht.
Well, that's the welcoming in Dutch. Now she'll go through the whole routine in French.
Mesdames et messieurs, bonsoir. Depuis La Haye aux Pays-Bas, je souhaite la bienvenue à 450 millions de spectateurs dans 33 pays et à 80 millions d'auditeurs dans 11 pays. Ce soir, ici à La Haye, 18 pays vont lutter le Grand Prix Eurovision de la chanson
As well, of course,
1976.
as the multi-million audience across the world, or at least across Europe, watching this show tonight, we have an audience here in the hall, the Congresgebouw in The Hague, of 2,000 people. The whole building can hold 9,000. A few more statistics for you.
Sous la direction des chefs d'orchestre venant des pays participants. L'ordre d'entrée en scène des différents pays.
And by the way, keep your eyes open for the set. It's an extraordinary kind of geometric miracle which does amazing things. You'll notice that during the show.
Je souhaite les jurys.
Any moment now you'll hear a familiar language.
Quelle sera la chanson gagnante de cette année? Un bon jugement. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. From The Hague in the Netherlands, I say hello to 450 millions of viewers in 33 countries and to 80 millions of listeners in 11 countries. Tonight here in The Hague, 18 countries have gathered to contest the Grand Prix of the Eurovision Song Contest 1976. The singers will be accompanied by the Metropole Orchestra, which you have already heard performing the opening tune, conducted by Jan Stulen. For the songs, the orchestra will be directed by conductors from the participating countries, and the order of songs has been established by lot, and all this under the auspices of the EBU, the European Broadcasting Union. I wish the juries, who have to judge which one will be Europe's best song this year, lots of success. And may I invite you now to listen with us to the first song, the English song by the Brotherhood of Man.
Well, thanks very much to Toddy Brocken, who, in spite of that nice democratic opening, will of course be willing the Dutch team to win. And incidentally, Great Britain is always referred to as England by Dutch people. Now the Brotherhood of Man, who won their chance to represent Great Britain at the Albert Hall in London just a few weeks ago. Brotherhood of Man have been together for 3 years now. They consist of Martin Lee from Surrey, he's 25, Lee Sheridan, also 25, from Bristol, and a couple of 24-year-old girls, Nikki Stevens from Wales and Sandra Stevens from Yorkshire, no relation. And their song, Save Your Kisses for Me, was written by the two boys, together with Tony Hiller. I said they were confident. I asked them if they had any complaints, and they all shouted, no complaints. Very shortly, that confidence is to be put to the test. Brotherhood of Man. And here's Alan Ainsworth to conduct this, his second Eurovision Song Contest. He was at Stockholm last year, very busy man, now to conduct the first song of the evening, Brotherhood of Man and Save Your Kisses for Me.
Though it hurts to go away, it's impossible to stay, but there's one thing I must say before I go. I love you.
I love you.
You know, I'll be thinking of you in most everything I do. Now the time is moving on, and I really should be gone, but you keep me hanging on for one more smile. I love you.
I love you.
For a while, in a cute little way, will you promise that you'll say your kisses for me? Save all your kisses for me. Bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. Don't cry, honey, don't cry. Gonna walk out the door, but I'll soon be back for more kisses for me. stay. 'Cause you know I'll have to say that I've got to work each day, and that's why I go away. But I count the seconds till I'm home with you. I love you,
I love you.
it's true. You're so cute, honey G. Won't you save them up for me? Your kisses for me, save all your kisses for me. Bye bye, baby, bye bye. Don't cry, honey, don't cry. Gonna walk out the door, but I'll soon be back for more. Kisses for me, save all your kisses for me. So long, honey, so long. Hang on, baby, hang on. Don't you dare me to stay, 'cause you know you've got to save your kisses for me, save all your kisses for me. Bye bye, baby, bye bye. Don't cry, honey, don't cry. Won't you save them for me, even though you're only 3?
That's it, Brotherhood of Man. Save your kisses for me and your fingers crossed. I said it was a city of flowers. These girls are going to be kept busy handing out bouquets throughout the show. There's Linda Snipper, the blonde. I believe she's the reigning Miss Holland. And Honey Boller. You'll be seeing more of them during the program. 18 nations represented tonight. Next we have the song from Switzerland. Switzerland are represented by a group consisting of 2 boys, a girl, and assorted barrel organs and bits and pieces. The song is called Jumbo Jumbo, and if you saw our preview of the songs, you'll remember it's about an old, disused clown. Now, a year after forming their group in 1970, Peter, Sue and Mark represented Switzerland in the song contest in Dublin. They do more folk music than anything else. Sue, I'm told, was born in the USA. Peter wrote the song, words and all. He studied in Wales for 3 years, psychology as well as music, which could help with the lyrics. Peter, Sue and Mark. And to conduct the Metropole Orchestra, here's Mario Robbiani, himself a composer of Eurovision songs. The entry from Switzerland is called Jumbo Jumbo. Peter, Sue and Mark.
Birds have known the old man for many years. His eyes have seen so much and look so mild. He's up at 4 and early every morning. He feeds them and feels happy like a child. Once he was a clown in the arena. People said the best that ever was. Now they call him good old Jumbo Jumbo. But in his dreams he still hears the applause. Hey, 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 Jumbo Jumbo. Don't be sad, for you know that the show must go on. Hey, 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 Jumbo Jumbo. And sometimes you can see him on the sidewalk with little boys and girls around his feet. When Jumbo Jumbo plays his barrel organ, children call it circus in the street. Suddenly his eyes reflect emotion. In Jumbo's mind the limelight shines again. He's back on stage and all the kids are laughing, just as if the show would never end. Hey, 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 Jumbo Jumbo. Don't be sad, for you know that Jumbo. Don't be sad, for you know that the show must go on. Hey, 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 Jumbo, Jumbo. It was you had us laughing, you're the one. It was you had us laughing, you're the one.
Well, that's Peter, Sue and Mark representing Switzerland with Jumbo Jumbo. Out come the flowers, lots of us spread around there. And now we clear the decks for West Germany and an interesting group called the Les Humphreys Singers. Has a good British sound to it. And the reason why the Les Humphreys Singers have a good British sound is because Les Humphreys was born in Britain. The whole group is a polyglot international set from all over the world, and they're winners of golden records from all over Europe. Their entry in this competition is called Sing Sang Song and was written by Kurt Herta and Ralph Siegel. The Les Humphreys Singers have been called the Singing UNO, which refers, I hope, to the United Nations. They were founded in 1969. They're an energetic lot, as you're about to see. Actually, I saw Les Humphreys this morning puffing into the hotel in a sweatshirt and shorts. Here they are then, the Les Humphreys Singers. And here's Les Humphreys, dressed rather differently from the last time I saw him, to conduct his singers for the West German entry. It's called Sing Sang Song.
Sing, sang, song, sing a sang song, sing, sang, song, sing a sang song, sing, sang, song, sing a sang song, sing, sang, song, sing a sang song. Come and sing with me and sing it back to California. Sing, sang, song, sing a sang song, sing, sang, song, sing a sang song. Sing, sing a bell, belongs to pretty guys to bed. Sing, sang, song, sing a sang song. Das Menschen sich in Liebe finden, dafür singen gut. Denn die Musik bringt alle uns ein. Weil Lieder diese Welt verbinden, zerstört keiner mehr. Das ist unser Weg, komm her, wir brauchen nichts und sing, sang, song. Sing, sang, song, sing a sang 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 song. Come on, sing with me and sing it back to California. Sing, sang, song, sing a sang song. Sing, sang, song, sing a sang song. Sing, sing a help me on to pretty guns to bed. Sing, sang, song, sing a sang song.
Was hat der Mensch von seinem Leben?
Oh yeah!
Liebe und Musik, das ist es, was zu fehlen hat.
We say the music makes the world go round.
Ah, that's what people say.
No, the skies are blue, get clouded by the skies of sing, sang song. Sing, sang song, sing a sang song. Sing, sang song, sing a sang song. Sing, sang song, sing a sang song. Sing a sang song. Sing, sang song, sing a sang song. Sing, sang song, sing a sang song. Come on, sing with me and sing it like the lullaby. Sing, sang song, sing a sang song. Sing, sang song, sing a sang song. Sing, sing a baby on the pretty guns of bed. Sing, sang song, sing a sang song. Come on, sing with me, 'cause that's why we need to sing, sang song. Sing, sang song, sing a sang song.
Well, 6 voices with but a single aim from West Germany, the Les Humphreys Singers and Sing Sang Song. Flowers from Linda and Honey. Now for the Israeli song, a very attractive group of girls, 3 of them, who call themselves Chocolate Menta Mastic, which means the Chocolate Girls. In spite of the title Chocolate, one is a redhead, one has black hair, and one is a blonde. Their real names are Yardina Aratzi, Ruthie Holtzman, and Leah Lupatin. Guess where they met? Yes, the army. No one's excused flat feet in Israel. They formed the trio when they were discharged. That was 3 years ago, and they hope to continue for the next 27, they say. Their song, Emor Shalom, Say Hello, was written by Ehud Manor, who also wrote the Hebrew version of Hair, and Mati Kaspi composed the tune. Chocolate Menta Mastic. Here's the composer then, Mati Kaspi, to conduct Say Hello. To you, Emor Shalom. Yes, that's Chocolate Menta Mastic from Israel with Say Hello, Emor Shalom. They met in the army. Very nice uniforms. Well, the set prepares to do another quick wiggle as we say hello to the Luxembourg entry with something called Chansons pour ceux qui s'aiment, songs for those who love. The singer is Jürgen Markus, who was born in Cologne in 1948. Now, the Continentals are very keen on festivals and competitions and prize givings. Jürgen Markus has many prizes, including 1 golden record, 2 bronze Ottos, and 1 golden microphone. The words of the song he's going to perform were written by Vleen Boogie and Fred J. Vleen is a girl, and she helped with the song that won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1973. The composer is ex-football professional Jack White, who came into this business exactly 8 years ago. Now we'll see if Jürgen Markus can make it a happy anniversary. Conducting the Luxembourg song is Yo Play. Chanson pour ceux qui s'aiment. Songs for those who love.
Tant de mélodies
Yes, a little stand by your bed music there from Jürgen and Marcus with a few elegant friends. The song from Luxembourg, Songs for Those Who Love. Now for a song about a girl called Judy. Not a happy girl, I'm afraid, Judy. It's the title of a song from Belgium, composed and sung by Pierre Rapsat. There he is, Pierre Rapsat. He's 27 years old, and he was born in Brussels. He plays several instruments, and although he was deeply into rock at one time and had a group called Genghis Khan, he now prefers the kind of song that you'll hear in a moment. The words of Judy and Company, to give it its full title, were written by Eric van Hulst, and it's about a girl wanting to have a body flexible as a reed with empty, unwrinkled eyes. Will Pierre Rapsat beat the jinx and make this a first-time win for Belgium? We'll soon find out. Pierre Rapsat. Changing places with the Belgian conductor, Paris-born Michel Bernov. You'll notice that he wears earphones. That's how you can listen to the backing track, rhythm on tape. It's quite legal. Here's the song.
Judy, Judy, celle qu'on oublie, que l'on oublie, dès que la soirée se s'achève. Judy, Judy, on te charrie. Judy, Judy, on te marie. On te marie, mais toujours avec un rêve. Sous ton rimel et tes bijoux, tu pries Sainte-Marie, d'être une poupée, un beau joujou, tout feu, tout flamme, enfin la femme. Judy, Judy se réfugie. Judy, Judy dans la magie, des flacons si doux à croire. Judy, la nuit, fait un songe dérisoire. Un jour, un soir, changer de peau, avec les filles sur les photos, avoir un cœur comme un roseau, les yeux tout vides et pas de rides. Judy, Judy et compagnie. Judy, Judy qu'on sacrifie, contre une poignée de neige. Judy.
Well, that's the song from Belgium by Pierre Rapsat, Belgium's Graham Dean. Judy and Company it was called. 2,000 people enjoying it. But that one wasn't written to a formula. It really came from inside. Now for one that tugs at your heartstrings in a more obvious way. It's a powerful bit of singing by the representative from Ireland. Red Hurley is the boy from Ireland. His song is called When. Red's from Dublin. He's 26 years old and claims that his first radio show was with a man whose name is Terry Wogan, or something like that. Red now has his own all-star band. Gets his name from the colour of his hair, of course. He writes a lot of his own stuff, but tonight's song, When, was composed by Brendan J. Graham from Tipperary, who's represented Ireland in basketball and now works in the clothing business. Red Hurley will be singing about when the days of wine are gone and all the nights are long. Here's the conductor for the Irish song, Noel Keelahan, who arranged the Irish entry into the contest way back in '65. Tonight's song is called When.
The days of wine are gone and all the nights are long, then all my thoughts run on to you. When the lonely silence calls, when I walk through empty halls, then all my thoughts run on to you. And when come and touch me with your tender smile. And when your love was all my world, my days, my life you were, then all the songs were songs of you. I tasted well of sweet success. Nothing touched me that was second best. Oh, but then I turned and you were gone to someone else's song, and now I'm going back to where I love you now and then. When the story now is told and all my love unfolds, I've lost my very soul to you. Your love was written in the sky, but at the time I never looked so high, my darling. When will you come back to me? Release me, set me free. When, oh, when.
Well, the audience here in The Hague were delighted by that. From Ireland, Red Hurley, looking splendid in green velvet, nice shapely backing group, and the song was called When. And now for the home team, defending champions, winners of the Eurovision Song Contest of 1975, Holland. Last year it was Ding Ding a Dong from Teachin, which represented the Netherlands. This year it's Sandra Raymer with a song called The Party is Over Now. Sandra is one of the most attractive performers here tonight. The song, by the way, may have a familiar ring to it. Many of them do. Sandra was born in Indonesia. She came to Holland when she was 8 years old. Now she's 26, and she started to make records when she was still at school. Tonight's song was written by Hans van Hemert, words and music. And we'll soon find out if this song will retain the title. Sandra Raymer. The conductor is Harry van Hoop, for several successive years conductor of the Dutch entries to the Eurovision Song Competition. The Party's Over Now, sung by Sandra Raymer. Sandra Raymer from Holland. Ah, those were the days. An Indonesian girl with what sounded a bit like a Greek song. I wonder if you noticed that extraordinary set, by the way. Does some amazing things. The next song comes from Norway. Now, the film we showed you in our preview program featured a bit of belly dancing to illustrate the Mata Hari theme. Anna-Karina Strum is the singer, and she's very nice to watch too. She'll be wearing an interesting costume. Look out for the dark glasses, when she does the song, that is. The song is about men being left alone with their shame. I think it's best to be on your own when that happens. Anna-Karina Strum is from Oslo. She became a child star when she was 11 years old, and she's made loads of records. She's also appeared in the 73 and 74 Eurovision Song Contests. She's married to the man who wrote the song that she's going to sing tonight. The words are by Philip Kruse, who was at school with Anna-Karina Strum. The conductor is the composer, Frode Thingnes, husband of Anna-Marie Strum. You'll notice he places a metronome before him. Just to keep the beat, the Norwegian entry is called Mata Hari.
Even though I try to fake it, when I wish that I could take it, turn a page and start anew. In a world with no tomorrow, I could throw away my sorrow and pretend you'd let me borrow all the magic and wonder of you. And for a while, you were like Mata Hari, and you made me take the price of surrender. Mata Hari, for the love you right to the sun tender. So you come girl with your dance, never did have a chance. Walk away laughing and left them alone with their shame. Our dreams are slowly dying, we find no escape in lying. Why should we go on denying life is never what it seems? That in times when I am lonely, I keep thinking of you only, even though you never know me. Can't you visit me once in my life and let me be very Mata Hari? And you make me take the night to surrender. Mata Hari, for the love in your eyes is so tender. Come girl with your dance, they never did have a chance. Walk away laughing and left them alone with their shame. Mata Hari, and you make me take the night to surrender. Mata Hari, for the love in your eyes is so tender. They gave away for a kiss. I am the morning star of the night with your
So, Anna-Marie Strum vanishes behind the glasses, accepts her flowers very graciously. That's a song from Norway, and it brings us to the halfway mark of the competition. 9 down, 9 to go. Now the Greek song. It's called Panayamu, Panayamu, and it's sung by Marisa Koch. Marisa Koch has a German father and a Greek mother. She's 32 years old, and she started studying music when she was 20. She spent some time in London between 1967 and 1970 when the military government took over, and then she went back to Greece and started presenting folk music. She wrote the song that she's going to sing tonight. It's full of rather pessimistic references to the future of humanity. The lyrics are the responsibility of Michael Fotiadis. He's written songs with titles like Happiness, The Robbery, and The Suicide. The last lines of Panayamu, Panayamu mean, Madonna mine, bring consolation to my heart. Michael Rozakis will conduct the Greek song. Here's Marisa Koch and Panayamu, Panayamu. An instrumental note, the song features a large bouzouki. Well, a powerful bit of singing there from Marisa Koch of Greece, Panayamu, Panayamu, personal, very uncompromising sort of song. Next we have the song from Finland, a very different affair from that last one. This is called Pump Pump. In our preview program, Freddie and friends sang their song in Finnish and called it Pimp Pump. Now they've translated it into English and call it Pump Pump. One line reads, "Let your hip go hippity pump pump." When you see the size of Freddie's hips, you'll see how dangerous that can be. He's a big boy from a small town in Finland. He's a 34-year-old ex-folk singer whose songs never fail to get into the top 10. That's in Finland. Freddie appeared in the 1967 Eurovision Song Contest in Vienna, but tonight the song is all his own. His real name, by the way, is Matti Siittonen. His backing group are called The Friends. Lexi Salmi wrote the words, Freddie and Friends. Yes, they're a jolly romping crew, and here's the conductor for the Finnish song, Ossi Rune, a very experienced conductor in this series of competitions. Freddie and Friends and Poomp Poomp, or Pump Pump.
But now finally you are mine. Let bygones be bygones now. I love you. You can be more than a man can ever dream. Know what I mean? Let your hip go hip, let me bum bum. That's the way we dance till we die. Let your hip go hip, let me bum bum. And to dance when it's really sweet. Now we're together forever. I know play the games that two people only play when they're in love. Let's go hip go hip and hip bum bum. That's the way we dance till we die. Let's go hip go hip and hip bum bum.
Well, that got a good response here too. Lots of fun from Freddie and Friends from Finland. Pump Pump. He's a big lad indeed. Well, now for a bit of real, straight from the heart, romantic singing, the like of which we've not heard since Red Hurley. It's the entry from Spain, and it's called Sobran las Palabras. This is Braulio, who's going to sing the Spanish song, Sobran las Palabras, which means words get empty. It's about amor and that sort of thing. Braulio is not only the singer, he wrote the words and the music. He's 29 years old. And he counts, apparently, as very important the fact that he spent some time in England when he made his first contact with folk music. Not that tonight's song is folksy at all. Braulio is from the Canary Isles, and he's a regular competitor in song festivals. One of the lines of this song goes, "If you see I do not feel like talking, do try to understand my absence." Juan Barfon conducts the Spanish entry for the Eurovision Song Contest of 1976, Braulio and Sobran las Palabras.
Hasta sobran las palabras cuando se trata de hablar sencillamente de amor, y prefiero la elocuencia la frase desgastada que a nada suena en mi voz. Ya sé que tú puedes creer que a mí me falta el interés, pero a veces las promesas más fervientes solo tratan de ocultar que está muriendo el amor. Amor, amor, mi amor, tendrías que aceptarme así. Si ves que no me gusta conversar, aprende a interpretar mi ausencia. Amor, amor, mi amor. Yo sé que llenaré tu vida de amor. A veces hasta sobran las palabras cuando se trata de hablar sencillamente de amor. Y el gesto que hasta pasa inadvertido puede ser más importante que un juramento ante Dios. Amor, amor, mi amor, tendrías que aceptarme así. Si ves que no me gusta conversar, aprende a interpretar mi ausencia. Amor, amor, mi amor.
Yes, much appreciated here. That one by Braulio of Spain, his own song, Sobran las Palabras. He takes his flowers and leaves the stage. And now we go to a song called Noi lo rivivremo di nuovo, translated as We'll Live It All Again. It's the title of the Italian entry, and it's sung by a husband and wife team, Romina Power and Albano. There they are. Now, if you're a film fan and you look carefully at the face of Romina Power, you'll have more chance when she sings the song, of course, you may spot something familiar about the eyes. She's the daughter of film star Tyrone Power, and she's now the wife of Al. She's 25 years old. She has, I believe, a couple of children. She was born in Los Angeles, and she speaks several languages. Al was born in Brindisi. He's 33. They've made several records together, and they wrote the words of this song together. The composer is Detto Mariano. The conductor, Maurizio Fabrizio, who is 24 years old and comes from Milan. The Italian song, Noi lo rivivremo di nuovo. We'll live it all again. Romina Power and Albano.
We drew on the shore, it's as if it were yesterday.
quegli anni, quante giuste canzoni, quante maschere in giro e tu sola vicino a me. Solitudine in due, 100 anni son pochi, se vivessi di nuovo io te sempre risceglierei. Sempre risceglierei.
And that's the Italian song, We'll Live It All Again. Romina in white, Al in red. And she does look like her dad, doesn't she? Well, now, if you enjoy a bit of honest fun, you've come to the right place. It's time to hear the song from Austria, and it's sung by Waterloo and Robinson. They're in their late 20s. They used to call themselves the Edwards Brothers, but nothing much happened, so they changed their names, and they became Waterloo and Robinson. And they did quite well with a thing called Sailor. The interesting thing is that it's quite possible for a record to sell colossal numbers in several countries and be unheard of in another. My Little World, which is their song tonight, is a bouncy song about falling for small sensations. It's written by Gerhard Heinz, words and music. He's also, as it happens, written the music for about 50 films. There they are, Waterloo and Robinson. The conductor is Dr. Erhard Kleinschuster, a well-known band leader and the head of light music for Austrian radio. Now he conducts My Little World by Waterloo and Robinson.
Trees are things money doesn't buy, but sunshine brings. Oh, how beautiful that they can be when you say the one you love is me. Here we are, free to go, when you say you love me so. I just love all I want is simple life, loving you, sweet temptation. I just love my little world. I don't need no new sensation. All I want is simple life, loving you, sweet temptation. When that's rich but everything is fine, I'm sure that when my love is mine, I don't need to be a millionaire. Money doesn't make a love affair. Here we are, free to go, that's what makes me love you so. I just love my little world. I don't need no new sensations. All I want is simple life, loving you, sweet temptation. I just love my little world. I don't need no new sensations. All I want is simple life, loving you, sweet temptation. I just love my
So I then something for everyone. Austria's Waterloo and Robinson and My Little World. I thought they looked vaguely reminiscent of the Cat and the Fox in Pinocchio. And by the way, the conductor's name was Dr. Erich Kleinschuster, not Erhard, as I said. Again now, a dramatic change in mood with the entry from Portugal called Uma Flor de Verde Pinho, a green pine flower. Carlos do Carmo is the singer for Portugal. He's 37 years old. He's married with 3 children. His mother was one of the best-known exponents of fado singing, a style which he believes has suffered from commercial exploitation. It's a sad, dignified type of singing, and very unusual in these circumstances. The words of A Green Pine Flower were written by a man whose political activities led to him being forced to exile himself from his native country. Tonight's song, however, is a love poem. Manuel Alegre is the writer, and José Nissa, the composer, also from Lisbon. He composed the Portuguese entries for the 1972 and 1974 Eurovision Song Contests. The conductor is Tilo Krasman, born in Bremen. Carlos do Carmo from Portugal, and Uma Flor de Verde Pinho, a green pine flower.
Eu podia chamar-te pátria minha, dar-te o mais lindo nome português. Podia dar-te um nome de rainha, que este amor é de Pedro por Inês. Mas não há forma, não há verso, não há leito para este fogo, amor, para este rio. Como dizer o coração fora do peito, meu amor transbordou e eu sei navio. Gostar de ti é um poema que não digo, que não há taça, amor, para este rio. Não há guitarras nem cantar-te a mim. Não há flor, não há flor de verde pinho. Não há barco nem trigo, não há terreno, não há palavras para dizer esta canção. Gostar de ti é um poema que não escrevo, que há um rio sem leito e eu sem coração. Mas não há forma, não há verso, não há leito para este fogo, amor, para este rio. Como dizer um coração fora do peito, meu amor transbordou e eu sem navio. Gostar de ti é um poema que não digo, que não há taça, amor, para este rio. Não há guitarras, nem cantar-te a mim. Não há flor, não há flor de verde pinho.
Yes, that was quite beautiful. Carlos do Carmo from Portugal with the green pine flower. There are only 3 more songs to hear tonight, apart from a repeat of the winning song, whatever that will be. But next we hear from Monaco. The title of the song is Toi, la musique et moi, or if you like, Thank You for Rushing Into My Life. The singer is Marie Christie. Marie Christie is an Italian girl singing for Monaco here in Holland and having lived in Germany and Luxembourg. She's done several stage musicals and has plans to appear in a French television musical produced by Gilbert Becot. The biographical notes I've been given tell me that Marie Christie's apparent shyness conceals a passionate nature. Gilbert Sinoué and André Bass wrote the lyrics of the song, and the music is by brothers Georges and Michel Costa, who are from Morocco. Again, according to the notes I've been given, they composed together on the piano. They're both married and share everything, but they're women. This is Marie Christie. And here's Raymond Donez, who's conducted in these contests before, including a winning song. Now he conducts Marie Christie, and Thank You for Rushing Into My Life.
Sous la pluie, et Paris se déchire dans tes yeux. Dans ta chambre là-haut, tu t'ennuies. Oh, tu t'endors comme un clown malheureux. Laisse-la, tes rues mouillées, et ces gens toujours pressés. Laisse-la tomber tes soirs, et suis-moi. Si tu veux nourrir en toi la musique et moi, plus simplement toi la musique et moi, dans un autre univers, à fleur de ciel. Si tu veux nourrir en toi la musique et moi, plus simplement toi la musique et moi, dans un monde nouveau, si réel. Imagine une ville au soleil, imagine le retour d'un amour, le sourire d'un enfant qui s'éveille, une plage dans le petit jour. Mon amour, prends-moi la main, dès demain, nous serons l'un. N'aie plus peur, n'hésite pas, et suis-moi. Si tu veux nourrir en toi la musique et moi, plus simplement toi la musique et moi, dans un autre univers, à fleur de ciel. Tu veux nourrir en toi la musique et moi, plus simplement toi la musique et moi, dans un monde nouveau, pas si réel. Nourrir en toi la musique et moi, plus simplement toi la musique et moi, dans un autre univers, à fleur de ciel. Tu veux nourrir en toi la musique et moi, plus simplement toi la musique et moi, dans un monde nouveau, pas si réel. La musique et moi, la musique et moi.
Well, a sudden end to a lively number from Marie Christie of Monaco, Toi, la musique et moi, or Thank You for Rushing Into My Life. She carries her flowers off. We have another French number for the penultimate entry to this year's contest. Catherine Ferry represents France. The song is called Un, deux, trois. Yes, that does mean France in Dutch. Looking at the biography on Catherine Ferry, which hasn't been translated from the French, I can glean that she was born in 1953 and that she's a blue-eyed blonde. You can perhaps see that for yourself on this film. If you're watching in black and white, I'll tell you in advance that she'll be wearing a scarlet dress for the song. I think it also says she's a good sport and likes Paul Newman and Elton John. Un, deux, trois was written and composed by Jean-Paul Carrat and Tony Rallo, both a couple of 35-year-old lads. Tony Rallo will be conducting the song. Catherine Ferry from France. Class to Tertia, I think. Here's a resplendent Tony Rallo to conduct Un, deux, trois for Catherine Ferry in France. And if the opening bars are familiar, I wouldn't be at all surprised.
De toi, ma politique à moi, c'est d'être aimé de toi et chanter la 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 la. De toi, la vie n'est pas pour moi. se balada dans la rue de folle. Prenez-moi, donnez-moi l'amour et la joie. La 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 la. Fais-moi rêver comédien. Chante dans ce balada dans la ronde folle. Prenez-moi, seul, mi, seul, seul, fa, mi, seul, fa, mi, donnez-moi l'amour et la joie.
Yes, that had a feel of popularity from the audience here. Catherine Ferry from France with Un, deux, trois. And that brings us to the last song. It's been a long, patient wait while they heard the other 17 songs for the Yugoslav singers. Of course, there are certain advantages to being last. We'll see later how it pays off. The group representing Yugoslavia are called Ambassadori. 5 fellas and 1 girl from Sarajevo, Belgrade, and other less familiar places. They've won many a prize in their home country. Their Eurovision song is called Ne mogu skriti svoju bol. I cannot hide my pain, although this is belied by their cheerful performance. They've done several tours of Russia. The song is written by Slobodan Jurasovic and Slobodan Vujovic, who are a teacher and journalist, respectively, as well as being professional musicians. Ambassadori is the name of the group. Come back, you're on. Here's the conductor, Esad Arnautalic from Sarajevo. The song, I Cannot Hide My Pain, the group from Yugoslavia, Ambassadori.
Voljela tebe, samo sam ja. Kako da bol skrijem svoj, prazni su dani, nisi moj. Nekad smo bili samo mi, a ode onog ljeta u osta svijeta. Ne molim da se vratiš, a molim te da pamtiš. Voljela tebe, samo sam ja.
Ambassadori from Yugoslavia, I Cannot Hide My Pain. The last of the songs to be heard here in this, the 21st Eurovision Song Contest. That's it then. All 18 songs have been heard. What do you think? Then all 18 songs have been heard. What do you think? How can you remember the first one? How can you remember the first one?
Ja, dames en heren.
Well, it's a purely academic question because the decision will come from the 18 juries scattered around Europe.
Per deelnemend land bestaat
Corrie Brocken is explaining to the 450 million viewers what the voting procedure will be. As before, she's going to say it in Dutch and then in French, and she'll get round to us eventually.
De meeste stemmen krijgt, wordt gehonoreerd met 12 punten.
Something you might like to know is that at this point the juries have switched off their sets so that they won't be influenced by the voting of other countries or be distracted by music or interviews or anything else that occurs between now and the results.
Geef ik zo meteen graag het woord aan Hans van Wilgenburg en aan de Dutch Swing College Band onder leiding van Peter Schilverwoord. Mesdames et messieurs,
now she's talking to the French-speaking viewers. Watching the rehearsals of these things, it's never fails to amaze me how they manage to contact all these countries. Having said that, it's fingers crossed that they do for the actual voting. What happens if they don't come through, I don't know. I suppose they reach them by telephone. This means one thing, that the orchestra has a rest. They've been working very hard for more than an hour. And we'll be hearing from the Dutch Swing College Band in a few minutes. That's something to look forward to.
La troisième de 8 points. Et ensuite de 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 et 1 point. Pour les chansons qui terminent sur la 4e jusqu'à la 10e place. En attendant les rythmes...
Don't try to understand, because in about half a minute or perhaps less, Corrie Brocken will swap languages, and all being well, will explain the voting procedure in English.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have heard the 18 songs now. I think it will be very difficult for the juries to cast their votes. The jury in each country consists of 11 people. And now that we've heard all the songs, the votes are being counted. The song which gets the maximum number of votes will be given 12 points. The second one, 10 points. The third one, 8 points. And then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 point for the songs which come 4th through 10th. And while we are waiting now for the results of the jury, I hand the microphone to Hans van Wilgenburg and to Peter Schilperoort's Dutch Swing College Band.
Just look at that set.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard and seen the songs and probably chosen your favorite. But what about the singers? Catherine Ferry de la France, pour la première fois à l'étranger et immédiatement en Eurovision. Vous êtes satisfaite?
Je crois.
Sauf la France. Quel pays vous croyez faire gagner ce soir?
La Grande-Bretagne.
One for United Kingdom here.
Well, did you get that? That was the lady from France who gave the vote to the United Kingdom. Great Britain, no less. Merci bien. That's a knockout. I know I keep on about it, but it's absolutely splendid. It's like one of those games.
One of the chocolate girls from Israel. Are you happy the way it went tonight?
Yeah, we are very, very happy.
And relieved. Who is going to win, you think, apart from Israel?
It's very difficult to answer because all the songs are beautiful. Really?
Not one better?
No, really, I don't know.
We will see that in a few minutes. Waterloo und Robinson aus Österreich. Man hat mir erzählt, Sie haben hier sehr viel Spaß gehabt diese Woche. Haben Sie heute Abend auch Spaß gehabt?
Oh, wir haben immer Spaß und wir haben auch heute Abend Spaß gehabt, ja. Und ich finde, es war alles sehr, sehr fantastisch.
Und wer wird gewinnen, denken Sie?
Das ist sehr schwierig. Wir haben die Glückszahl 18 und ich glaube, jeder hat sein Bestes gegeben. Und wer gewinnen wird, wir werden es ja sehen, nicht?
They think it will be number 18, just because of 18.
Well, I'm glad he translated that. I was about to gulp.
Pierre Absin, jusqu'au maintenant, la Belgique n'a jamais gagné l'Eurovision, mais vous avez fait un bon effort. Qu'est-ce que vous croyez?
On verra tout à l'heure, vous savez, je crois qu'il n'y a personne qui peut prévoir ce que 18 pays vont estimer la meilleure chanson.
Est-ce qu'il y a une chanson que vous préférez, sauf la vôtre?
Pas seulement une, j'en aime beaucoup. Je crois que Monaco c'était très bien, la France, j'aimais beaucoup le Portugal également, et la Grèce.
Well, you've heard it. He likes them all.
Yes, Pierre Rapsat, saying a lot, but giving away nothing at all. Everybody's very discreet. Thank you, Miss France, all the same.
d'Espagne. Vous êtes satisfait?
Oui, je suis satisfait.
Qui va gagner, croyez-vous?
Je ne sais pas, c'est difficile.
Aucune idée?
Non.
He just doesn't know.
But he quite enjoyed his own performance, that's something. That was Braulio from Spain. Very relaxed. The Dutch Swing College Band.
Ja, dames en heren, we zijn weer terug in de grote zaal van het Congresgebouw in Den Haag. De stemmen zijn geteld en we zullen contact op gaan nemen met de deelnemende landen om de juryuitslagen te
welcoming us back to the Congresgebouw in The Hague, explaining that the votes have been counted, all being well, we shall get the results. These announcements are fairly short, so we'll listen to her do it in French, then wait for the English version.
Mesdames et messieurs, nous sommes de retour dans la grande salle du Congresgebouw à La Haye. On a compté les voix et nous allons prendre contact avec les pays participants pour les résultats de jury. Tout ceci se passe sous l'œil attentif du représentant officiel de l'UER, Monsieur Clifford Brown, assisté par Joke Vis.
That's Clifford Brown, an old hand at this game, making sure that play is fair and the score is counted correctly.
We are back in the big hall now, ladies and gentlemen, of the Congresgebouw in The Hague. The votes have been counted, and we are going to contact now the participating countries to hear the jury's decision. The scoring will be scrutinized by the official representative of the EBU, Mr. Clifford Brown, assisted by Joke Vis. And I'm now calling the first jury in the United Kingdom. Hello, United Kingdom. May I have your votes, please?
Yes, indeed, Corrie. Very good evening to you. The results of the United Kingdom jury here. First of all, Switzerland, 12 points.
Switzerland, 12 points. La Suisse, 12 points.
Israel, 6 points.
Israel, 6 points. Israel, 6 points.
Belgium, 7 points.
Belgium, 7 points. La Belgique, 7 points.
Ireland, 10 points.
Ireland 10 points, Irlande 10 points.
Finland, 2 points.
Finland 2 points, Finlande 2 points.
Spain, 3 points.
Spain 3 points, Espagne 3 points.
Italy, 1 point.
Italy 1 point, Italie 1 point.
Austria, 4 points.
Austria 4 points, Autriche 4 points.
Monaco, 5 points.
Monaco 5 points, Monaco 5 points.
And France, 8 points.
France 8 points, La France 8 points.
And that completes the voting of the United Kingdom.
That's Ray Moore
Thank
from
you.
London
Goodbye.
giving good votes to Switzerland and to
May I now
Ireland.
call Switzerland? Good evening, Switzerland. Can you hear me? And may I have your votes, please? Hello, Switzerland. Are you there? Please.
At last.
Oui, allô La Haye, ici Berne. Bonsoir La Haye.
Bonsoir.
Voici les résultats du vote du jury suisse. Royaume-Uni, 12 points.
Royaume-Uni 12 points.
A good start for Great
United
Britain.
Kingdom
First of the other
12
juries.
points.
Allemagne, 2 points.
Allemagne 2 points. Germany 2 points.
Israël, 7 points.
Israël 7 points. Israel 7 points.
Belgique, 6 points.
Belgique 6 points. Belgium 6 points.
Pays-Bas, 4 points.
Pays-Bas 4 points. Netherlands 4 points.
They're off.
Italie, 8 points.
Italy 8 points. Italy 8 points.
Autriche, 3 points.
Autriche 3 points. Austria 3 points.
Monaco, 5 points.
Monaco 5 points. Monaco 5
France,
points.
10 points.
France 10 points. France
Yougoslavie, 1
10
point.
points. Just a minute. Will you repeat the last one, please? Repeat Yugoslavia, please. Yugoslavia 1 point. Yugoslavie 1 point.
That puts France in
1
the
point.
lead.
Merci, okay.
Et voilà, ceci termine le vote du jury suisse. Bonsoir La Haye.
Bonsoir.
Nasty
And
moment.
now
It worked
I'm
out
calling
with France in the
Germany.
lead. 18
Guten
points.
Abend,
Now the
Germany.
German vote.
May I have your votes, please?
Goedenavond, Den Haag.
Goedenavond hoor.
Well, that's Frankfurt calling, and here are the results of the German jury. United Kingdom, 8 points.
United Kingdom 8 points.
Good vote.
Royaume-Uni 8 points.
Switzerland, 5 points.
Switzerland 5 points. La Suisse 5 points.
Israel, 3 points.
Israel 3 points. Israel 3 points.
Ireland, 1 point.
Ireland 1 point. Irlande 1 point.
Netherlands, 4 points.
Netherlands 4 points. Les Pays-Bas 4 points.
Finland, 6 points.
Finland 6 points. Finlande 6 points.
Doing well.
Austria, 10 points.
Austria 10 points. Autriche 10 points.
Monaco, 7 points.
Monaco 7 points. Monaco 7 points.
France, 12 points.
12 points to France.
12 points. La France 12 points.
Leaping into the lead.
Yugoslavia, 2 points.
Yugoslavia 2 points. Yugoslavie 2 points.
And that completes the voting from Germany.
So France
Vielen
are
Dank.
10
Auf
points ahead
Wiedersehen.
of Great Britain at the end of that
Israel. Good evening, Israel. May I have your votes, please?
Hello, The Hague. Hello, The Hague. Guten Abend, Jerusalem calling. Here are the results of the Israeli jury. United Kingdom, 12 points.
vote. Thank you. A nice vote from
United
Israel.
Kingdom 12 points. Royaume-Uni 12 points.
Switzerland, 4 points.
Switzerland 4 points. La Suisse 4 points.
Belgium, 1 point.
Belgium 1 point. La Belgique 1 point.
Ireland, 3 points.
Ireland 3 points. Irlande 3 points.
The Netherlands, 8 points.
The Netherlands 8 points. Les Pays-Bas, 8 points.
Received with gratitude here at The Hague.
Finland, 6 points.
Finland, 6 points. Finlande, 6 points.
Italy, 2 points.
Italy, 2 points. Italie, 2 points.
Austria, 10 points.
Austria, 7 points.
10 points for Waterloo and Robbins.
Pardon?
10 points.
Austria, 10 points. Autriche, 10 points.
Monaco, 7 points.
Monaco, 7 points. Monaco, 7 points.
France, 5 points.
France, 5 points.
Putting them 3 ahead of Britain, getting close.
And that completes the points given by the Israeli jury.
Thank you very much,
That's how it
Israel.
stands.
Good
France
evening.
35, Great Britain
Luxembourg.
32.
Good evening, Luxembourg. Come in, please, and give us your votes, please.
Oui, ici Luxembourg. Bonsoir Lay, bonsoir Cory.
Bonsoir.
Voici les résultats du vote du jury luxembourgeois. Royaume-Uni, 8 points.
Royaume-Uni, 8 points. United Kingdom, 8 points.
Not a bad vote.
Suisse, 1 point.
Suisse, 1 point. Switzerland, 1 point.
Allemagne, 2 points.
Allemagne, 2 points. Germany, 2 points.
Israël, 7 points.
Israel, 6 points.
7 points. 7 points.
Israel, 7 points.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, thank you. Israel,
confusion
7
here.
points.
Irlande, 3 points.
Irlande, 3 points. Ireland, 3 points.
Pays-Bas, 4 points.
Pays-Bas, 4 points. The Netherlands, 4 points.
Autriche, 5 points.
Autriche, 5 points. Austria, 5 points.
Portugal, 6 points.
Portugal, 6 points.
Portugal in the running, with not in the running, but at least
6
getting a few
points.
votes.
Monaco, 12 points.
Ah,
Monaco, 12 points. Monaco, 12 points.
France, 10 points.
10
France,
points to
10
France,
points.
putting them
La
5
France,
ahead of Great Britain.
10 points. France, 10 points.
Cela termine le vote du jury luxembourgeois. Bonsoir Cory.
Bonsoir, au revoir, Luxembourg.
Flying second, looking confident, Brotherhood of Man.
Belgium. Hello, Belgium. Can you hear me? And may I have your votes?
Yes, of course. Allô, Lahaye, ici Bruxelles, voici les résultats du jury belge. Royaume-Uni, 12 points.
Royaume-Uni, 12 points.
12 points.
United Kingdom, 12 points.
Suisse, 7 points.
Suisse, 7 points. Switzerland, 7 points.
Allemagne, 1 point.
Allemagne, 1 point. Germany, 1 point.
Israël, 5 points.
Will you repeat Israel, please?
Israël, 5 points, 5 points.
Israel, 5
Five.
points, 5 points. Thank you.
Luxembourg, 6 points.
Luxembourg,
6 points,
points.
Luxembourg is away.
Luxembourg, 6 points.
Les Pays-Bas, 4 points.
Les Pays-Bas, 4 points. Netherlands, 4 points.
La Grèce, 2 points.
La
And Greece has a point.
2 points.
2, in fact.
Greece, 2 points.
L'Autriche, 3 points.
L'Autriche, 3 points. Austria, 3 points.
Monaco, 8 points.
Monaco, 8 points. Monaco, 8 points.
Now,
La France, 10 points.
La
10
France,
points to
10
France,
points.
keeping them ahead of Britain,
France,
but a very
10
close gap.
points.
Et ceci termine les points attribués par le jury belge. Merci.
Bonsoir, Bruxelles.
Only Norway to score at all.
Ireland. Good evening, Ireland. May I have your
Maybe from
votes,
Greece
please?
there.
Goedenavond, Corrie. Goedenavond, Den Haag. Here from Dublin is the result of the Irish jury. United Kingdom, 3 points.
United
3 points.
Kingdom, 3 points.
3 points from Ireland.
Royaume-Uni,
We can
3
take a hit.
points. I'm sorry. Go on, please.
Switzerland, 1 point.
Switzerland, 1 point. La Suisse, 1 point.
Israel, 4 points.
Israel, 4 points. Israël, 4 points.
Luxembourg, 6 points.
Luxembourg, 6 points. Luxembourg, 6 points.
Netherlands, 2 points.
Netherlands, 2 points. Les Pays-Bas, 2 points.
Finland, 5
Finland 5 points, Finlande 5 points.
Italy, 12 points.
Italy 12 points, Italie 12
Remarkably
points.
good vote for Italy from Ireland.
Austria, 10 points.
Austria 10 points, Autriche 10 points.
Monaco, 8 points.
Monaco 8 points, Monaco 8 points.
And France, 7 points.
France 7 points, you said. Thank you,
That
yes.
is correct.
La
And
France 7 points.
I beg your pardon, that
It's
completes
all right.
the voting of the Irish.
France,
Good night.
62
you, good
points.
night.
England, or rather Great
The
Britain,
Netherlands.
55.
Hello, Netherlands.
Hello, the
Irish commentator
May I have your
apologising to
vote,
me for
please?
that.
The honor yourself of the Dutch jury. United Kingdom, 10 points.
United Kingdom 10 points, Royaume-Uni 10 points.
Switzerland, 6 points.
Switzerland 6 points, la Suisse 6 points.
Israel, 2 points.
Israel 2 points, Israël 2 points.
Luxembourg, 5 points.
Luxembourg 5 points, Luxembourg 5 points.
Belgium, 4 points.
Belgium 4 points, la Belgique 4 points.
Norway, 3 points.
Ah, Mata
Norway
Hari
3 points.
gets off the mark with
Norvège
3
3
points.
points.
Finland, 1 point.
Finland 1 point, Finlande 1 point.
Austria, 7 points.
Austria
They like
7
that Austrian
points,
song.
Autriche 7 points.
Monaco, 8 points.
Monaco 8 points, Monaco 8 points.
France, 12 points.
12 points to
12
France,
points.
giving them
La
a very
France, 12
nice
points.
lead of 74 over
That
Britain's
completes the
65.
points of the Dutch jury.
Dank u wel, Netherlands. Norway. Hello, Norway. Can I have your votes, please?
Hello, Hague, Oslo calling.
Hello.
Good evening. Here are the results of the Norwegian jury. United Kingdom, 12 points.
United
Norway.
Kingdom 12 points, Royaume-Uni 12 points.
Switzerland, 10 points.
Switzerland 10 points, la Suisse 10 points.
Israel, 7 points.
Israel 7 points, Israël 7 points.
Belgium, 6 points.
Belgium 6 points, la Belgique 6 points.
Netherlands, 1 point.
Netherlands 1 point, les Pays-Bas 1 point.
Finland, 4 points.
Finland 4 points, Finlande 4 points.
Italy, 3 points.
Italy 3 points, Italie 3 points.
Austria, 2 points.
Austria 2 points, Autriche 3 points.
Monaco, 5 points.
Monaco 5 points, Monaco 5 points.
France, 8 points.
France 8 points,
8
la France
points
8
to
points.
France,
And that completes
82
the
to
voting of the
77.
Norwegian jury.
Remembering, of
Thank you
course,
very
that
much, Mr.
Great
Hyde.
Britain voted first, therefore
And
they
now
give
we
us
are
an
calling
advantage.
Greece. Hello, Greece. Can you hear me? And may I have your votes, please?
Allô, la Haye, ici Athènes. Voici les résultats du jury grec. Royaume-Uni, 12 points.
Royaume-Uni 12 points.
12 from
United
Greece.
Kingdom 12 points.
La Suisse, 2 points.
La Suisse 2 points. Switzerland 2 points.
L'Irlande, 8 points. 8 points.
Irlande 8 points. Ireland 8 points.
Les Pays-Bas, 7 points.
Les Pays-Bas 7 points. Netherlands 7 points.
L'Espagne, 1 point.
L'Espagne 1 point. Spain 1 point.
L'Italie, 10 points.
L'Italie 10 points. Italy
Good vote
10
for Italy
points.
there from Greece.
L'Autriche, 6 points.
L'Autriche 6 points. Austria 6 points.
Le Portugal, 4 points.
Portugal 4 points. Portugal 4 points.
La France, 5 points.
La France 5 points. France 5 points.
Well, we've broken through again.
Yougoslavie, 3 points.
Yugoslavie 1 point. Yugoslavia 1 point. 3.
Non, non, je répète, la Yougoslavie, 3 points.
La Yugoslavie, 3 points.
Just sorting
3
out the
points.
Yugoslavian vote.
Thank you very much.
France now 87, Great Britain 89. So we are back in the lead. Quite a battle.
Finland. Good evening, Finland. Can you hear me?
Israeli
And may I
girls.
have your votes, please?
I do hear you quite well. Good evening. This is
Good evening.
The jury of Helsinki, and we are ready to give our results. United Kingdom, 10 points.
United Kingdom, 10 points. Royaume-Uni, 10 points.
Switzerland, 7 points.
Switzerland, 7 points. La Suisse, 7 points.
Israel, 8 points.
Israel, 8 points. Israel, 8 points.
Belgium, 12 points.
Belgium, 12 points.
Very good
La
vote for
Belgique,
Belgium there.
12
Finland.
points.
And then Greece, 4 points.
Greece, 4 points. Grèce, 4 points.
Italy, 6 points.
Italy, 6 points. Italy, 6 points.
Austria, 5 points.
Austria, 5 points. L'Autriche, 5 points.
Portugal, 1 point.
Portugal, 1 point. Portugal, 1 point.
Monaco, 2 points.
Monaco, 2 points. Monaco, 2 points.
And France, 3 points.
France,
Wow.
3 points.
3 points only
La
from
France,
Finland
3
for France,
points.
And that's all from Finland.
bringing their score to 90 as opposed to
Thank you,
Great
Finland.
Britain's 99.
I'm calling
Very
Spain
healthy
now.
lead.
Good
Fingers
evening,
crossed.
Spain.
Take
May
it
we
easy,
have
girls.
your votes, please?
Hello, The Hague, Madrid calling. Here are the results from the Spanish jury. United Kingdom, 12 points.
12.
United Kingdom,
Spain.
12
That
points.
is a remarkably
Royaume-Uni,
handsome
12 points.
gift.
Switzerland, 4 points.
Switzerland, 4 points. La Suisse, 4 points.
Germany, 2 points.
Germany, 2 points. Allemagne, 2 points.
Israel, 1 point.
Israel, 1 point. Israel, 1 point.
Ireland, 5 points.
Ireland, 5 points. Irlande, 5 points.
The Netherlands, 3 points.
The Netherlands, 3 points. Les Pays-Bas, 3 points.
Finland, 6 points.
Finland, 6 points. Finlande, 6 points.
Austria, 8 points.
Austria, 8 points. Autriche, 8 points.
Monaco, 7 points.
Monaco, 7 points. Monaco, 7 points.
And France, 10 points.
France, 10 points. La France, 10 points.
And that completes the voting from the Spanish jury. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night, Spain.
Yes, France
And
doing
now
their best
Italy.
to creep up again,
Hello,
but we're still
Italy.
11
May I
points
have
ahead.
your
Can't get
votes,
carried away, but it's a nice situation.
Ici Rome, voici les résultats du jury italien. Royaume-Uni, 4 points.
Royaume-Uni, 4 points.
There you are.
United
Speak and see what
Kingdom,
happens.
4 points.
4 points only.
Israël, 10 points.
Israel, 10 points. Israel, 10 points.
Belgique, 8 points.
Belgique, 8 points. Belgium, 8 points.
Irlande, 12 points.
So, Irlande, 12 points.
12 for Ireland from Italy.
12 points.
Pays-Bas, 2 points.
Pays-Bas, 2 points. Netherlands, 2 points.
Grèce, 5 points.
Grèce, 5 points. Greece, 5 points.
Espagne, 3 points.
Espagne, 3 points. Spain, 3 points.
Portugal, 1 point.
Portugal, 1 point. Portugal, 1 point.
Monaco, 7 points.
Monaco, 7 points. Monaco, 7 points.
France, 6 points.
France, 6 points. France, 5 points.
6 points.
6, excuse me, please. It's sorry, 6 points.
Ceci termine les points attribués
Well,
par
the Italians
le jury
thought
italien.
pretty well the same of the French and the British songs. 5 to us and 6 to France. Now the Austrian
May I have
vote.
your votes, please?
Allô, ici Vienne, bonsoir. Voilà les résultats du jury autrichien. Royaume-Uni, 10 points.
10.
Royaume-Uni, 10 points. United Kingdom, 10 points.
Suisse, 8 points.
Suisse, 8 points. Switzerland, 8 points.
Israël, 6 points.
Israel, 6 points. Israel, 6 points.
Belgique, 3 points.
Belgique, 3 points. Belgium, 3 points.
Irlande, 2 points.
Irlande, 2 points. Ireland, 2 points.
Pays-Bas, 4 points.
Pays-Bas, 4 points. Netherlands, 4 points.
Finlande, 7 points.
Finland, 7 points. Finland, 7 points.
Italie, 1 point.
Italie, 1 point. Italy, 1 point.
Monaco, 5 points.
Monaco, 5 points. Monaco, 5 points.
France, 12 points.
12 points to France, a very handsome vote.
France,
4 votes to come.
Cela complète le vote du jury autrichien.
118 to France, 125 to Britain, with 4 juries to give their votes.
Well, well. A little difference.
The Portuguese
between those
vote
two, isn't
next.
it? Well, let's go on. Let's try to get Portugal. Good evening, Portugal. May I have your votes, please?
Good evening, The Hague. Here is Lisbon. These are the results of the Portuguese jury. United Kingdom, 12 points.
United
12
Kingdom,
points.
12
Seems to be a
points.
popular vote too in the hall here at the
Royaume-Uni,
Hague.
12 points.
Switzerland, 7 points.
Switzerland, 7 points. La Suisse, 7 points.
Israel, 2 points.
Israel, 2 points. Israel, 2 points.
Belgium, 8 points.
Belgium, 8 points. La Belgique, 8 points.
Netherlands, 6 points.
Netherlands, 6 points. Les Pays-Bas, 6 points.
Norway, 4 points.
Norway, 4 points. Norvège, 4 points.
Greece, 1 point.
Greece, 1 point. La Grèce, 1 point.
Italy, 10 points.
Italy, 10 points. L'Italie, 10 points.
Monaco, 3 points.
Monaco, 3 points. Monaco, 3 points.
And France, 5 points.
France,
5 points to France
La
from
France,
Portugal.
5 points.
That completes the voting of the Portuguese jury. Thank you.
There's a gap of 14 points between Britain and
Monaco.
France.
Hello, Monaco.
To our
Can
advantage.
you hear me? And may I have your votes, please?
Je vous entends très bien et voici le résultat du jury monégasque. L'Angleterre, 10 points.
United Kingdom, 10 points. Royaume-Uni, 10 points.
La Suisse, 4 points.
La Suisse, 4 points. Switzerland, 4 points.
Israël, 1 point.
Israël, 1 point. Israël, 1 point.
Belgique, 8 points.
Belgique, 8 points. Belgium, 8 points.
Irlande, 6 points.
Irlande, 6 points. Ireland, 6 points.
Hollande, 2 points.
Les Pays-Bas, 2 points. Netherlands, 2 points.
Finlande, 7 points.
Finlande, 7 points. Finland, 7 points.
L'Espagne, 3 points.
L'Espagne, 3 points. Spain, 3 points.
L'Autriche, 5 points.
L'Autriche, 5 points. Austria, 5 points.
La France, 12 points.
La
12
France,
points to
12
France.
points. France, 12 points.
They're hanging on.
Termine le résultat du jury monégasque. Bonsoir, la
135 points to France, 147 to Great Britain. Just 2 votes to come. The French vote next.
France now.
Which means, of course, they
Good
can't vote
evening,
for themselves.
Can you hear me?
Allô, la Hague, c'est Paris, bonsoir.
May I have your votes, please?
Voici les résultats du jury français. Royaume-Uni, 7 points.
Royaume-Uni, 7 points.
7 points
United
from
Kingdom,
France to
7
Great Britain.
points.
Suisse, 6 points.
Suisse, 6 points. Switzerland, 6 points.
Allemagne, 2 points.
Allemagne, 2 points. Germany, 2 points.
Belgique, 5 points.
Belgique, 5 points. Belgium, 5 points.
Irlande, 3 points.
Irlande, 3 points. Ireland, 3 points.
Grèce, 8 points.
Grèce, 8 points. Greece, 8 points.
Espagne, 1 point.
Espagne, 1 point. Spain, 1 point.
Italie, 10 points.
Italy, 10 points. Italy, 10 points.
Portugal, 12 points.
Portugal, 12 points.
12 points to Portugal from
12
France.
points.
Et ceci termine le vote attribué par le jury français. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, merci, Pat.
Good night from the French, and I think one with
Yugoslavia,
one vote to
good
go
evening.
might dare to
Can you hear
hope.
me? And may I have your votes, please?
Good evening, Hague. Ljubljana calling. Here are the results of the Yugoslav jury. United Kingdom, 10 points.
10 points to the United Kingdom, 164, and I really think that's it. We just hear the rest of the votes to see it through.
Switzerland, 7 points.
Switzerland, 7 points. La Suisse, 7 points.
Germany, 3 points.
Germany, 3 points. Allemagne, 3 points.
Israel, 8 points.
Israel, 8 points. Israel, 8 points.
Ireland, 1 point.
Ireland, 1 point. Irlande, 1 point.
Netherlands, 5 points.
Netherlands, 5 points. Les Pays-Bas, 5 points.
Italy, 6 points.
Italy, 6 points. Italy, 6 points.
Austria, 2 points.
Austria, 2 points. Autriche, 2 points.
Monaco, 4 points.
Monaco, 4 points. Monaco, 4 points.
France, 12 points.
France, 12 points.
A good vote for France, 12 points, but it isn't enough. That's it. We have done it.
Thank
France
you,
got 147
Yugoslavia,
points.
and
Great
goodbye.
Britain has won with 164 points.
That's it.
There they are, the triumphant
And
view
so,
of Brotherhood
ladies
of
and
Man.
gentlemen, this
Let's hear
means
Corey
that
Brocker announce it for us.
the United Kingdom won.
Well, it's been a 9 years wait. 1967 we won it, and tonight we've done it. Not the bridesmaid tonight, but the bride. Brotherhood of Man, who always thought they'd do it, come through triumphant to win the 21st Eurovision Song Contest here at The Hague. Tremendous moment for Martin Lee, Lee Sheridan, Nikki Stevens, Sandra Stevens,
So I can see.
and several familiar faces in the audience there.
By Tony Hiller, Ree Sheridan, and Martin Lee, and sung by the Brotherhood of Man. And Getty, our singer of last year's winning group Teach In, is now going to hand over the Grand Prix of the Eurovision Song Contest
So the Grand Prix comes
this
from
year. Cela veut
winner of
dire,
last
mesdames
year,
et messieurs,
the title, the triumph, and all the rewards this
Royaume-Uni
year
a
go
gagné
to
avec leur
Great
chanson,
Britain
par
and Brotherhood of
Tony
Man.
Hiller,
A lot of
Lee
celebrating will go on
Sheridan
to The Hague,
and
well into this, and probably into
Getty,
several
qui a
other nights.
interprété la
So
chanson
next year,
gagnante
all
l'année
being
dernière,
well, the venue for the
remettra maintenant le Grand
1977
Prix
22nd
de la
Eurovision Song
chanson.
Contest
Dat wil dus
will
zeggen,
be
dames en
Great
heren, dat
Britain.
Engeland heeft gewonnen met hun liedje, gecomponeerd door Tony Hiller, Lee Sheridan en Martin Lee. En Getty, onze eigen Getty van de winnende groep van vorig jaar, Teach In, zal nu uitreiken de grote prijs 1976 van het Eurovisie Songfestival.
Here they come, Brotherhood of Man, their moment of triumph. A very popular result here in The Hague, not just with the British contingent, of course. It went well when they did it, and everyone seems to be pleased for them. From last year's winners, the awards, and of course from all of us watching, and certainly all the British viewers, many congratulations to Brotherhood of Man. We'll hear once again, of course, the winning song. Here's Alan Ainsworth, looking rightly very proud. We'll have a kind of lip of honour from the team. That's Tony Hiller, co-writer of the song, getting his bit in. So with Britain having won the Eurovision Song Contest for 1976, I bid you from The Hague a very happy good night indeed, as we wait to hear the winning song once more from Brotherhood of Man. Good night.
Though it hurts to go away, it's impossible to stay. But there's one thing I must say before I go. I love you. I love you. You know, I'll be thinking of you in most everything I do. Now the time is moving on, and I really should be gone, but you keep me hanging on for one more smile. I love you. I love you. All the while, with your cute little way, will you promise that you'll save your kisses for me? Save all your kisses for me. Bye-bye, baby. stay, 'cause you know you've got to say that I've got to work each day, and that's why I go away, but I count the seconds till I'm home with you. I love you, it's true, you're so cute, honey G, won't you save them up for me? Your kisses for me, save all your kisses for me. Bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. Don't cry, honey, don't cry. Gonna walk out the door, but I'll soon be back for more. Kisses for me, save all your kisses for me. So long, honey, so long. Hang on, baby, hang on. Don't you dare me to stay, 'cause you know you've got to save your kisses for me. Save all your kisses for me. Bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. Don't cry, honey, don't cry. Just save them for me, even though you're only 3.
De grote prijs van het Eurovisie Songfestival naar dit gelukkige Engeland. En wij feliciteren de winnaar en wij danken 500 miljoen televisiekijkers en radioluisteraars om met ons mee te willen zijn vanavond. En hier besluit de NOS deze 21ste finale van het Eurovisie Songfestival vanuit Den Haag, dames en heren. Goedenavond. Le Grand Prix Eurovision, mesdames et messieurs, est donc gagné par l'Angleterre. Nos félicitations pour les gagnantes et nous remercions les 500 millions de spectateurs et d'auditeurs, et c'est ainsi que la NOS termine cette 21e finale du Grand Prix Eurovision de la chanson depuis La Haye, mesdames et messieurs, aux Pays-Bas. Au revoir et bonsoir. Ladies and gentlemen, and the Grand Prix of the Eurovision Song Contest went to the United Kingdom. We congratulate the winner and we thank 500 millions of listeners and viewers for being with us during this 21st International Song Contest 1976. From The Hague in Holland, ladies and gentlemen, good night, bye-bye.